Why does it feel like you've been paddling hard, but getting nowhere? Why does it seem like no matter how many plans you make, how many steps you take, the progress stalls or even slips backward? You've whispered this question in the dark. You've looked to the sky, pleading for clarity. And now, the universe answers. Welcome back to Moonlight Oracle, Libra. Tonight, we aren't sugarcoating the truth. We are going to trace the roots of your resistance, hold up a mirror to your inner world and peel back the veil. Because Spirit says, the real reason you've been stuck isn't out there. It's hidden within, and it's time you knew. The astrological truth, a slow burn in the soul. For years now, Pluto, the planet of shadows, power and metamorphosis, has been crawling through your fourth house, the deepest chamber of your chart. This house governs your emotional core, ancestral memory, your roots, your foundation. And that's precisely where you've been stuck, Libra. Not in the outside world, but in the subconscious scripts written by your past. Spirit says you've been trying to build a future on ground that was never fully healed. This isn't failure, it's unprocessed pain. It's the echoes of old voices telling you who you're supposed to be. It's inherited guilt, fear, shame. You've been doing all the right things externally, but internally? There's a cage made of memories that you never realized you were still locked in. The tarot speaks, the Hanged Man. The card drawn first in your reading is the Hanged Man, the card of divine pause, suspension, and inner reflection. Libra, this is not a punishment. It's divine timing. The universe has intentionally slowed you down so you could see what you weren't ready to face before. Spirit whispers, you were never truly stuck. You were being asked to surrender. And not surrender to helplessness, but to the truth, to your own emotional needs, to the suppressed voice within you that's been longing to speak. So let's ask it. What part of you have you been ignoring to keep the peace? The hidden pattern, Saturn's test of worth. Saturn, the master teacher, has been moving through your sixth house, a zone tied to routines, service, and self-worth. You've been working hard, over-delivering, being everything for everyone, and yet not receiving the validation, results, or ease you deserve. Why? Because Saturn has been teaching you this one hard lesson. You don't have to earn love through over-functioning. The root of your stuckness is not laziness. It's the belief that your value is tied to how useful you are to others. Spirit says you are worthy even when you are still, even when you are not producing, even when you rest. Take that in, Libra. Let it land in your body. The Awakening card, the Eight of Swords. The next tarot card drawn is the Eight of Swords, a woman bound and blindfolded, surrounded by swords that aren't even touching her. That's the key. You felt trapped, but the trap was mental. The cage was built by fear, self-doubt, and stories planted long ago by people who didn't know how to love you the way you needed. Spirit is saying, you can walk out any time, but first you must see the door. So here's your moment of truth, Libra. What beliefs have kept you small? Whose expectations have become your prison? And what truth inside you is begging to finally break free? The cosmic gift, Jupiter in your 8th house. The skies are shifting now. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, is activating your 8th house, the realm of deep emotional healing, power reclamation, and intimate truth. This is where you release control, and in doing so, gain everything. The star appears in your tarot spread. Yes, Libra, hope is returning. This card only comes after darkness, and it marks the beginning of healing. Spirit says, when you stop fighting to be understood and start standing in your truth, miracles unfold. Interactive soul activation. Let's shift the energy now. Libra, if you're ready to move forward, it starts here. Not with another plan, but with a deep conversation between you and your soul. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and say this out loud. I forgive myself for believing I had to do more to be enough. I release the past stories that held me back. I am ready to be seen fully and truly, just as I am. Feel it. Say it again if you need to. This is your reset moment. Final card, the World. We close your reading with the World. Completion, mastery, elevation. You've reached the edge of the pattern. You've outgrown the cage. The spiral ends here, and the path ahead. It's yours to design, freely, unapologetically. Spirit leaves you with this final message. You weren't stuck. You were being reshaped. Now rise. You're ready. So tell me, Libra, Which part of this message hit your heart the hardest? Was it the realization of the inner cage, the pause that was protection, or the promise of your power waiting to rise? Leave your truth below. Spirit is listening, and your next chapter begins now.